Looks like they took it nice and easy on you on the first one.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of what you expect. We're not there yet, and it's just the beginning. But to win like we did was just outstanding. You know, way up, they come back, hit some great threes, and you know, we pull it out. I mean, you know, Steven Jackson made huge plays. DJ was just outstanding. You know, and the rest of the guys blocking shots and that kind of thing, pushing it up. I just think that you know, it's just a good beginning. I'm so happy we pulled this one off because if we hadn't, it would have been a problem.
Can you talk about the energy that Tyrus brought off the bench for you guys tonight?
Well, you know, that's what we expect from Ty. He's a great athlete, and you know, he can block shots. You know, the jump shot was going good for him. You know, and it was good that they didn't have a real big center where we could go with him and match up well. And now I got you know, 3 or 4 guys out there that can really do something offensively, but yet can block some shots and rebound defensively.
For you, how good did it feel to be back out on the court?
It was great. You know, I mean, brought back old memories of you know, coaching, and it just comes back to you. You know, you just want to win. You tell the players what they're doing. I got great assistant coaches that's helping me. And you know, it's going to take some time, but I like the effort tonight. If we continue to play with this kind of effort, you know, it's unbelievable what we can do.
Oh, what'd you tell your guys midway through the fourth quarter when you had about 5 points in the quarter and it was crunch time? What'd you tell them to turn it around? They sort of picked it up there.
They did. We were throwing the ball away a lot and not moving the basketball. And that was a major problem. The ball was staying on one side of the court. It wasn't going to the other side. But at that point, I started giving Jack the ball. And then I told him in there, that's what I expect from him. He's a guy that we can go to, and he should be able to make plays, and that's exactly what he did.
When you were introduced and the fans cheered and they cheered Johnson in the first quarter, I mean, were you hearing that, or are you singularly focused on the court?
Oh, I hear it, you know, and it's very positive to me. I just think we gave the fans something to feel good about tonight, and that's what's most important. You know, they came out to see a good effort, and they got one. So I'm really just elated that we were able to buckle down when it was needed, you know, and get it done, because it could have very easily slipped away from us.
Can you talk about DJ a little more and just what he did tonight and what he's capable of and what you see?
Well, you know that it's there, you know, but as I told him and I told all of my players, you got to have confidence, and he had lost that. The confidence came back tonight, and just unbelievable plays, great shots, layups, played good defense, and you know, we just got to go to work on some of our pick and roll defense and that kind of thing. We switched out when we necessarily shouldn't have. They made a lot of threes, open threes, but they were shooting the ball well. I mean, if those shots don't go in, we win going away, but they brought them back. But DJ is calling out plays now, and he's taking a leadership role, and that's what I expect from him. But it's slow developing. He hasn't been doing that. But as far as just playing the game, I was so proud of him. He just really played well.
Paul, Larry talked a lot in the last few weeks, not only about the number of turnovers, but the high conversion rate. The Pistons scored nearly a third of their points off Bobcats turnovers.
Right.
Did you see a pattern to any of that is, you know, that you can address? I mean, is there anything distinctive about the way that, you know, the way you're losing the ball that something can be done
Well,
about?
I think we're trying to make tough plays. We're not just making simple passes. We're trying to pass the ball between players, bouncing it, trying to get it inside when we necessarily should not. And that's going to come. You know, moving the basketball is key. You look at any great team, you know, Celtics, the Lakers, Miami now, that ball is moving from one side of the court to the other. We were holding the ball too much. Now you got to look to penetrate or make a play, and you're losing the ball. Guys that necessarily shouldn't be dribbling the basketball and trying to go to the hoop are trying to do it. So they got to recognize that, and we'll deal with that problem. But you know, there are going to be turnovers, but We created a lot of turnovers too. You know, on a team that's been together with their coach longer than this team has. So it's going to take some time.
Can you talk about the attitude tonight? The players looked like they were relaxed and actually had fun playing tonight.
They did. We have been stressing that throughout, and I was happy to see a player would make a shot and all the guys were off the bench, cheering them on and that kind of thing. And that's the togetherness that we really need. I thought everybody contributed, and that's a big key. Ghana hadn't played in ages, and he came in and did a terrific job. It's just that we have to continue to progress. We've got to get better and better and better, and it'll come. Believe me, it's not going to be like overnight, but it will come.
Big stat tonight, 13 block shots, incredible. Do you contribute this to increased effort, or just want the desire, intensity? Where does that
That's
come
exactly it. You hit the nail on the head. It's the effort that we came with, and guys were going after shots, blocking them, and that was huge because they were making big runs on us a few times, and you could see they were trying to get to the hoop, and the shot would go up and we'd block it, and it just turns the whole game around. So I was just elated at how the effort that we gave.
Talk before the game about your rotation being kind of obviously a work in progress. It looked to me, from just looking straight at the box score minutes, the starters played less, the second five played more. Was that by design, or did that just sort of happen?
Well, I don't know these guys yet, but I want to play my starters a certain amount of minutes, but it all depends on what's going on out there. Like the second unit, we're rolling in the second quarter, so I'm not going to take them out and just for the sake of taking them out. And I'll tell anybody if they're playing well and they're rolling, they're going to play. I put the starters back in at the end when I thought was needed, and they brought us through. If I'd have kept that second unit in, I don't think we would have made it.
Oh, that's it. I just wondered how you thought Matt played.
Matt?
Yeah.
He was playing, what impressed me most about him, he was trying so hard on defense, and that was like a godsend. But he listens, everything we talk about, he takes to heart. And his job is to shoot the ball in the basket for me. But he did even more. I mean, I think it was one missed shot and he made a rebound layup and that kind of thing. That's just not Matt, in the past, but that's going to be him in the future. He was terrific.
How much better do you think this team will be once Gerald comes back?
Well, I keep telling Gerald, he's really disappointing me because he ain't back yet. And when he gets back, that's another spark plug that we'll have when he understands what we're doing and that kind of thing and how he fits in. I mean, you think about it. We could play this well without him. When he comes back, think about what we can do with him. The only difficulty is going to be, Gerald and Matt. So I have to deal with that.
Anything else, guys?
Baseball.